Chapter 1. The Singing Frog's Notes. On a quiet summer night, Hugo, the singing frog, discovered his love for music while listening to the sound of rain hitting the leaves. His croak had always been strong, but when he tried to match nature's rhythm, he realized he had a gift. With a twig as his microphone and the lake as his audience, Hugo began singing to the stars. He quickly became famous among the lake's inhabitants for his powerful and charismatic voice. Chapter 2. The Frog Chorus. Mel, Bella, and Anna. Mel, Bella, and Anna, the frog sisters, lived hidden on the shores of the lake, harmonizing their croaks since they were tadpoles. They discovered their passion for singing after hearing Hugo one night and started mimicking him. Determined to become performers, they formed a vocal trio that charmed anyone who passed by. When Hugo found them, he knew they had something special and invited them to join forces. Chapter 3. The Otter and His Strings. Ryu, the otter guitarist, was a true music prodigy. He grew up exploring nearby rivers, using a floating piece of wood as an improvised guitar. He learned chords on his own, inspired by the sound of the wind in the trees and the flowing water. When he heard about the singing frog and the frog chorus, he became curious. Carrying his guitar to the lake, Ryu challenged Hugo to a jam session. They bonded instantly. Chapter 4. The Turtle on Rhythm. Yuki. Yuki, the turtle bassist, was calm and reserved but had a deep connection to music. She used her shell as a percussion instrument until she found an old bass guitar abandoned on the lake's edge. With dedication and practice, she mastered the instrument and began playing on sunny afternoons. When Ryu heard her, he knew she was perfect for the band and convinced her to join the group. Chapter 5. The Drummer from the Depths. Jiro, the catfish. Jiro, the catfish drummer, had a talent for turning anything into rhythm. He used submerged rocks and logs as drums to create unique beats. The other band members heard him while practicing and were amazed by his energy. Hugo personally dove into the lake to recruit him, and Jiro enthusiastically agreed. Chapter 6. The Heron Pianist. Aya. Aya, the heron pianist, was elegant and disciplined. She found an old keyboard on the lake's shore and learned to play it by observing the sounds around her. With her refined talent, Aya was already known as the Queen of Melodies. When Hugo approached her, she was initially reluctant, but the frog's passion for the project convinced her to join. Chapter 7. The Crocodile Saxophonist. Boris. Boris, the crocodile saxophonist, was a mysterious figure. He fell in love with the saxophone after hearing a distant sound carried by the wind. Boris crafted his own instrument out of bamboo and began playing, blending smooth and intense melodies. When he heard about the band forming at the lake, he decided it was time to share his art with the world. Chapter 8. The First Rehearsal. With all the members gathered, the group began rehearsing. It was a challenging process, but each animal brought their unique talent. Hugo led with his voice, Mel, Bella, and Anna added enchanting harmonies. Ryu brought energetic guitar riffs, Yuki created deep bass grooves, Jiro set the rhythm for the band, Aya contributed captivating melodies, and Boris added emotional depth with his saxophone. Chapter 9. The First Show. The big day arrived. The band's first performance. Animals from the lake and surrounding areas gathered to watch the event. The moonlight reflected on the water, creating a magical atmosphere. As the first chords played, the audience fell silent, and as the music came to life, applause and joy filled the air. The band, the Resonant Lake, was born, and their journey was just beginning.